Homes like this are quickly becoming a family favorite. Welcome to the Coronado III, and in a moment, you'll see exactly why families keep choosing this particular layout. I'm Chris with the Key Group. Welcome to Connerton, and let's take a look inside. The moment you step inside, you feel how open and welcoming this home is. MI Homes adds thoughtful details like the bright foyer, which really sets the tone for the entire layout. For families with kids, strollers, or even backpacks, this space makes everyday life a little easier. This flex room adapts to your season of life. Whether you'd like to make this space an office, a playroom, or just a creative space, it is meant for those particular changes. For those parents that are thinking about homeschooling or having a home office, this is also that particular type of space. And this kitchen is the heart of the home. From quartz countertops to upgraded cabinets to your stainless steel appliances, and it's gas, by the way, to this ginormous island. So big, it should have its own zip code. This dining room space connects the family tremendously, from the kitchen to the living room. And families that are coming from smaller markets always look at this as a luxury upgrade, just in time for the big game. This main level bedroom with a full bath is perfect for multi-generational living. For those of you who have parents that visit often, or maybe you have a teenager who wants his own privacy, this layout is ideal. This covered lanai area is a real highlight. From your morning coffees to barbecues to even watching the kids play. This area really becomes part of your lifestyle. For everyone that loves a particular backyard, MI Homes is adding this particular door that can serve for your pool. And so your guests get to walk in and use this particular bathroom. So that way, the wetty mess stays out of the entire house. Your owner's suite is tucked upstairs. Ideally, families that are looking for a cozy retreat, but stay close to the chaos. I mean the kids. You've got dual vanities, a modern walk-in shower, and a huge walk-in closet. Bright, clean, and comfortable. A quick reminder, our mission is simple, unlocking smarter moves with every family we come in contact with. We're realtors, and we believe in three things: knowledge, guidance, and access. If you're exploring the Tampa Bay area or just thinking about making a move, we're here to help however we can. This bonus room gives families so much freedom. A second living room, media space, a gaming setup, homework zone, or a craft area. The possibilities are endless. The upstairs bedrooms are spacious, bright, and flexible. Whether you have kids, guests, or hobbies, this floor supports every lifestyle. What really sets Connerton apart is the lifestyle, the trails, parks, community spaces, and the overall environment families love. You also got great school options nearby, plus convenient access to shopping and daily essentials. So whether you're relocating for a new job, or your family is currently outgrowing your current home, or you're looking for a modern layout that is perfect for you, the Coronado Tres is exactly the reasons why it's rising to the top here in Tampa Bay. If this walkthrough was helpful, subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss our next tours, community highlights, or deep dives into new construction. And if you're looking for another MI Home tour, I'm gonna link our previous episode right here. Check that out next. Hey everyone, it's Chris, your local realtor here, and I'm here in Connerton in the Tampa Bay area, and I have a special guest here with us. Her name is Barbara Kaczynski. She is a new sales home counselor, and she is gonna answer some really cool questions about some of the questions you may have at home. And so, Barbara, thank you for having us.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming in.
Awesome. Question we have is, what is the biggest shift in the types of families that you're seeing here moving into Connerton today?
Well, not so much a shift, but MI Homes has such a great following. So like recent buyers for Connerton here are people that have already bought MI Homes actually. So someone that is upsizing now because they have their fifth child.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we see. Like our MI homeowners always going to come to MI Homes first typically. And then we see new people, Chris, I mean, from all over, you know, definitely from the Northeast area, out West, Midwest, wherever,
That's
you know,
great.
because, you know, the reputation is everything, right? For quality and everything. And that's what MI stands for.
There's a loyalty to the brand. And so that really resonates with someone who either leaves, goes to another state for whatever reason, they had to relocate.
Yeah.
And so when they're thinking about coming back, their first choice is MI Homes. I mean, that speaks volumes in terms of the brand.
Thank you.
Our next question is, when it comes to new builds, right? When it comes to MI Homes, what makes them stand out compared to other builders?
Our floor plan designs are architecturally drawn really the way people live today. So we are always factoring in storage, space, you know, and then extra things like, do you desire a balcony or covered lanai, you know, different things like that. But what makes us mostly stand out, especially if you're in the supermarket and you're just, you know, just ask them a random question, you know, to a neighbor in line, it's the MI Homes name. Because it's totally, you know, we stand behind our homes. Once you're an MI homeowner, you're one of us, you're a family, we take care of our own. So it's quality.
Yeah. I mean, I walked the floor plan, as you know, many of our viewers saw already. And one of the things that's, you know, kind of stood out to me was the multi-generational room you have on the first floor. I mean, there are so many situations now where people are either coming back to the house, they're taking care of a loved one, you know, a teenage, you know, college kid is coming back to the house. And so having that little bit of extra space kind of makes things so much easier.
Exactly.
You
Giving
know, so if you
someone options.
So if you're like buying this floor plan, you're saying to yourself, you're buying it not just for living now, but living for the future.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's also great because you get a lot of bang for your buck that way.
Definitely. Yep.
All right, our next question is, when it comes to this particular floor plan, the Coronado Tres,
Okay.
what makes families fall in love with this layout?
It's pretty spacious, but honestly, Chris, it's only been open for 2 months, 2.5 months. It's a brand new floor plan for MI homes.
Wow.
So where the people that are coming in are loving it. We
Mhm.
have several that are under construction for buyers now. We actually have one move-in ready. The feedback from our neighbors, and the people that have been coming in is fabulous. Fabulous. It's stunning. And it's so nice that you get all this natural light. I would say that's true with every MI home plan that we offer, because we're big on that. We're moving to Florida because we like the sun. We right. So it's just, that's one of the things, but there's many. There's, there's beautiful kitchens, beautiful fixtures, things you can, select on your own, whatever your Pinterest ideas are for your new home, we can probably do it. So
Gotcha. That speaks volumes, because, I noticed at the moment I walked in, the high ceilings, the amenities that you get. I mean, did you see the size of that kitchen island? I mean, it was amazing. It's the details. It's really honestly the immaculate details that MI has put into these homes, and the fact that you said it's only 2 months old. I mean, really, that is crazy.
Brand new floor plan.
What pain points do you think buyers are solving when they choose new construction over resale?
Yeah, I mean, we make them pretty happy once they walk through our door and find out the interest rates that we can offer, as opposed to what they can get on the market, just at the regular public bank, because, it's MI homes. We have a lot of resources. So there's interest rate buy downs that we offer. We pay closing costs most of the time. And then when it comes to a resale versus this brand new house, just looking at them, how can, anyone compare? There's not really that much of a comparison when you factor in the energy saving features, the smart home features, the brand new, fresh design ideas that our designers bring to the table, that our buyers can select from their own personal design session after, we figure out if it's the Coronado 3 as a 2-story, or do you want the Newport as a single story, right? Figure out the floor plan. Let's design it the way that they want to live, and then we get into the finishes and things like that. And that's great. That's the fun part. But what happens if you have a problem? If you have a problem with an MI home, you have a warranty to stand behind you, and a company that supports that warranty. Take the time to kind of figure out the differences,
whatever works for you.
Exactly.
Your plan or your goal should be what the decision that you make. But it's, to your point, it's very hard to argue. How do you go against going into a new construction? Yeah,
and the whole thing is the knowledge part, because me coming from up north, did I even know that this could happen? So it wasn't until I walked through a door and I'm like, oh, I can't even believe this. So it's enlightening. It's enlightening, and pretty rewarding.
Yeah, and these floor plans, like you mentioned earlier, are created for today's living. When you think about resale, you're kind of going back, I don't want to say back in time, but you're working with the space that you're being given. And so with a new build, they're kind of taking into consideration obviously how people are living today. And so that's what kind of gives new construction that edge, is the new style, the new modern way of the way people are living.
Exactly.
How does the layout, the Coronado Tres, how does that layout support families for today?
Okay. The Coronado 3 here, we have a lot of different floor plans that support our families that are doing, that kind of thing. But in this particular home, someone coming home from college, for example, they might want their own privacy, so the bathroom and bedroom around the corner suite, that suite there, they have their own, so that kind of privacy. Along with, in this particular model, the Coronado 3, it has a suite downstairs. So it has a bedroom with a bathroom close by. And what I love about MI's thought into that bedroom space, you have access to everything, Chris.
Here's a question I have. Downstairs in that multi-generational room, as you're leaving, I noticed that there's a door. Is that something that comes optional, or is it something standard for MI homes?
It's actually optional. That one door that goes to the Lanai outside, it's optional. Some people like the idea of using their own personal door, and others are like, that's fine. We can just block it up. I like more of the privacy of it,
Right.
and I'll use the common slider, you know, the tall 8-foot sliders.
Right.
Yeah, they'll use the 8-foot sliders to go in and out. So
That's
it's an option.
Yeah. I mean, I love the idea because once I saw it, I immediately thought for those families that are looking to put a pool back there,
Exactly.
that door gives them easy access to be able to go into that bathroom that's there. So it kind of doesn't create that mess of people walking in and out of your home.
Exactly.
With wet
Yeah.
feet.
No, this model works very well, the Coronado 3 for, you know, a pool home in that fashion, and others, you know, for sure.
So what design options or upgrades do most buyers nowadays with this particular model, what do they gravitate the most to?
Well, I mean, with the Coronado 3 being brand new and furnishing that extended kitchen island, it's a dream. You know,
It is.
I'm going to say that's kind of number one. The gourmet kitchen where we do the built-in appliances, we can do that on all of our plans, Chris. I mean, it's sensational. And we can do the extended island, you know, in a number of different plans now too.
Okay.
But in this particular model, that is fantastic. It's a great option, the extended kitchen island. Sometimes a balcony is on a wish list, you know, for our MI homeowners that had a home, you know, through us before, but maybe we weren't building balconies at the time. So that's becoming a hot list. Extra bathrooms from time to time, just depending on the family's needs and those kinds of things. So yeah, there's I would say the bathroom, the extra bathroom, balcony, and that extended kitchen island. Oh, and I don't even know how I could forget this, the butler's pantry. That's a thing for me because I can see that butler's pantry as soon as I walk in the door. I can see it from my, you know, Lanai. I can see it in the kitchen. I just love that space.
Yeah, it's a great spot.
Isn't it?
It's a great spot.
You know?
There's so much you can do with it.
Oh, totally.
You can add a wine rack in there. That can be your coffee station.
It's my coffee station.
I mean, it's endless.
Oh,
and I noticed that it's right across from the pantry.
Yeah.
So if you ever need to refill it,
which is a walk-in pantry.
Right.
I mean, this place
beautiful.
is yeah,
it's amazing the space that you get in there, and then the fact that it's literally right next door. And I love that flex space as soon as you walk in.
Right.
It kind of gives you the idea of, hey, it could be a dining room, or it can just be a room that you choose to want to do whatever you want to do it. Like maybe
if you just want to greet people in that room when they first come in, have a small living room, you know, type thing, or dining room.
Such a flex, like the name flex room really fits in that area. For buyers thinking about value, what makes this home such a hot choice in today's market?
Location is fantastic. We have easy access to both main highways of Tampa Bay, right? The Suncoast Parkway, Interstate 75, easy access. For the starting price of this home, I mean, I, you know, certainly couldn't have built something like this for that price, you know, up north. And here in Florida, you can't build this home in 45 minutes, 30 minutes of here, it would cost you another $100,000 minimum, you know? So it's all different things. One of the main things about Connerton is we have on-site schools. Our high school is zoned for, it's an IB high school. Our schools are fantastic. We have the 2 on-site schools, but the clubhouse areas, the community lifestyle and, you know, activities that are done here, from Easter egg hunts to Christmas parties, block parties, right? There's like a beautiful clubhouse already exists. You can see it on our website actually. And then there's another one coming. It's phenomenal. You know, it's going to have another pool. This one is going to have pickleball, and we have tennis over here too. There's just so many things, indoor, outdoor cafe. At the clubhouse area. So, and then just outside of our neighborhood, you have Plantation Palms Golf Course on Collier Parkway. You have the Groves here right off Land O'Lakes Boulevard. What do you want to do? Tell me, because I live here. So I'm not here in Connerton, honestly, but I do live in Land Lakes and have for a long time. So whatever your interests are, but yeah, I mean, Connerton is amazing for that fact, like people don't want to live here.
For someone relocating here, what should they know about the lifestyle as far as living here in Connerton?
Do you like the outdoors? Do you like the outdoors? It's a beautiful community. We're surrounded by thousands of acres of conservation and wetlands here. So we, you know, encourage the wildlife. There's miles and miles of trails for walking, biking, scootering all throughout the community. We, you know, I think you've already seen by, you know, people kind of coming through. Golf carts are a thing here too. You know, people like their golf carts. We dress up our golf carts. We have golf cart parades. right?
that.
Christmas, Halloween, we have fun with it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We are outdoors so much more. And that was one of the things for me that I loved about making this move here, is that my kids, instead of being in front of the TV, in the basement with video games, whatever the case, we're outside.
Or today in front of their phones, right?
Oh yeah. This was 20 something years ago. So yeah, but just being outdoors now, you know what I mean? Just being outside and, going for a walk, meeting your neighbors, just.
Yeah. That sense of community, I think, is super important, especially for someone who's either relocating from something like that and wanting to kind of create their new community here down here in Florida. Because that's like one of the biggest fears, I think, that a lot of parents or a lot of people that are moving down to a new state or new lifestyle, that's one of the biggest concerns. It's like, are my kids gonna, have friends in their neighborhood? Am I going to be friends with some of my neighbors? And so to kind of already have that already established, and all you got to do is join it. I mean, that's amazing.
It is. I mean, and keep in mind, every home here is brand new, right? So everyone that's moving down, we're all doing the same thing. So we're all looking to make new friends and new relationships, and our kids are going to make new friends and relationships and all of that. So we're not leaving or losing anything that we've had. We're just adding to it, right?
Absolutely.
And eventually they'll come down too. When they see yours, they're going to come down.
They're going to come down.
They are.
What's the number one question that you wish new buyers would ask about new construction?
I never had that question before. So what I would say is ask me about our warranty. I would ask me about construction. So we're in a beautiful model home and I love it, just like everybody does. But I'd rather walk you through a home that is under construction, right? So you can see the quality for yourself behind the walls. You know what's going on as we're building the home, seeing it, kind of just grow, in time. So that's my thing, is ask me about the quality of construction, ask me about our warranty and how we support our homeowners for the ownership of their home.
That's great.
That would be a good one, because I don't want to, I like to be transparent, and I can show you a beautiful finished home, but I'd rather show you a home that's under construction so you can really see the nuts and bolts of what we're doing here.
Yeah, I think that's super important, especially for someone who can kind of zero in on those types of things, like kind of ask those questions without asking them. You can actually answer them while you're there. You see how things are being built. You understand what's behind this area, or how things are done, how the foundation is made, things of that nature. I think that's great. That's such a great point that you just made. Can you walk us through a building or buyer journey when it comes to MI homes?
Yeah, you bet. So once we figure out if it's the Coronado 3 floor plan or our 6 other floor plans, once we narrow down the home plan that works best for our families, we're going to help them choose their structural options, meaning if they want additional items in the home that we need to have on our building permit to allow for that, we'll discuss those. And then we can pretty much really go to purchase agreement right from that point, once we have the structure down. So we're preparing for your building permit. Then within a few weeks later, our buyers go to the design gallery, right? So we can see all the cabinet options, flooring options, whatever the case may be, countertops, and you can make all your design center, selections. So we'll be breaking ground on the home probably within 8 weeks. So sometimes we can do things remotely, as needed, especially like a meeting where if our construction super's on site in your house and wants to show you something, with technology today, everything can be FaceTime. I'm not good with FaceTime, but I'll do the best I can. So
nothing beats a face-to-face, right?
Right.
I mean, it's just self-explanatory.
And you know what else? Nothing beats like choosing your home site, picking the dirt that you want to build on, and then just kind of watching the growth of something that you've selected everything for. It's nothing like it.
And that's awesome that you guys involve the buyer through that entire process, because it's like, this is such a huge decision in their life.
It is.
And so to be a part of it from the beginning, from its inception, to
one
actually,
of the
like you
biggest
mentioned,
decisions.
pick the dirt that you're about to do, that's a special process. And a lot of people like to kind of commemorate that, take some pictures.
Blessings
and things of that
I see
nature.
done. Yeah, absolutely.
What's one piece of advice that you can give a buyer so that they can make a more smarter, more confident move?
Okay. Well, they can contact you. right? You
Absolutely.
can definitely contact Chris. That's fine. But just ask around. You're your own best advocate. Talk to people and do some research. Ask the questions. If
Mhm.
you don't know, if I don't know what the questions are, I can't help. But whatever you share with me, whatever's important, that's
Yeah.
where I'm definitely going to serve you best I can with that information.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So
Research is
just
definitely important. I
ask
think
the
that's
questions.
probably the most important thing is do what you need in order for you to get to this process. I think that's probably the most important, because in your journey, as you're, looking at different homes, it could be sometimes maybe a little bit overwhelming. But if you know what your floor plans are like, if you know what your budget is like, if you know what your situation is, then it makes things a lot easier. And someone like myself, or even Barbara here. Barbara, we'd like to thank you so much for
you're welcome.
being a part of this.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Thank you so much for showing us and allowing us to kind of show this beautiful home. I think MI Homes is amazing. This floor plan is amazing. And for our viewers out there, if you have not hit that subscribe button yet, please do. Okay. If you enjoyed this content, please share it with a loved one. And again, Barbara, that's great. She will definitely share it. So thank you so much for stopping by.